Good morning to everyone. Good morning, Tanya, Linda, Colin, Dr. Bruce. Today is the first day of November. It is 9 a.m. and we just finished a fantastic month of October. To cap it off, it was a beautiful Halloween. Not sure how the weather was everywhere, but I'm sure the kids are feeling well, they probably didn't sleep a lot because of all the candy. This is a weekly workshop that I do live, and I take any and all questions from anyone at any time. So if you have a question, go ahead and just chat it in there, type it in. And if you are watching this recorded and you're thinking, boy, I can never get to the live one, all you have to do is send in your sport ticket with your questions anytime, and I'll cover anything that you'd like in the workshop. I'm the CEO and one of the co-founders of World Profit. My partner, Sandy Hunter, is the president, and I am a programmer, software engineer. The terms have changed for, it used to be a webmaster. Now you could be a web developer, a coder instead of a programmer. So I get to wear all those different hats, so it doesn't matter what you want to call it. I enjoy teaching, and I've been, running this business now for a quarter of a century. And what we do is we host websites, which started out 25 years ago doing that same thing. But our websites are a little different. They're designed for people that want to start or run a home-based business, do affiliate programs, which we all now know what affiliate programs are, like Amazon, ClickBank, or any of the other programs out there that offer you commissions for referring sales. And that's what we're all about. But what we do is we teach you how to generate traffic. We put you into a website. We give you all the tools, and I'm going to go through a whole bunch of different things because the value of the tools that we give you together amount to a gigantic amount of money that you would have to pay for them separately. But they also give you an incredible value for what you're doing every month with us. Okay, so we're going to go through all that. And again, most important thing that you can do is get started the right way. I just can't believe how many people don't do this. They never get started in the program. When people sign up for the silver package, they get an email. They come in, they get set up with their domain name, and they do that great. And then they advance in the lessons, don't quite understand why they never get to lesson 3, because lesson 1 specifically says go to lesson 2, and lesson 2 specifically says go to lesson 3. Why everybody doesn't do that? And I mean, don't get me wrong, there's so many people that do. They get to lesson 3, they ask for their bonuses, we send them bonuses, they sign up. It's amazing how smooth everything goes. And yet there are people that I believe can't focus because they treat this as another one of those opportunities, those biz ops. They don't see it as a full business, that we're going to teach them how to run a business online with their own website. We've got monitors on duty all the time to help out. We've got support system that is always online working. It absolutely floors me that they just can't seem to get out of the gate, and I do believe it's because they don't see it as a business. Okay, so to clarify, we are a business training company, and we host your website for you, as well as other websites like WordPress and all kinds of different things. So we're kind of everything under one roof. What we're trying to teach you by getting it to lesson 3 is multiple streams of income, multiple streams of leads for any business that you're in, now or in the future. So try to see it that way, that we're a complete system. Okay, we're not, a biz op where, you sign up. For example, a business opportunity might be a single safe list. You'd sign up and they'd say, okay, if you refer people to us, we'll pay you. That's great. It's an opportunity, right? There's one thing there. You don't get a website, you don't get email, you don't get all of that stuff. And that's a stream of income. Those are business opportunities. Okay, so try to see it that way. When I go through some of the tools and things that you get, you'll see how we offer so much more. And the best part, we have absolute undeniable proof that what we do and what we teach works because you're here. You're here as a result of our training. Okay? Let's get to the promotion tools, tactics. These things come with lesson 3 as you proceed through it. You're going to run into these things. Okay, so you're going to learn about the ad tracker, the ad examples. You're going to learn about where to sign up and how to sign up. You know, taking notes, putting things on paper at first. As you get better and better at it, you're going to see that you can save yourself some time with the advertising using things like JIT-BIT auto text. Simply put, you assign keystrokes to paragraphs or subject lines, and you can write them down if you want. I usually just have a couple that I've memorized, right? And it just makes it easier to do your advertising in all kinds of different places much faster and more efficiently. Everybody nowadays has a password organizer. We all know that we need them, right? Postbox is an email management system that I've used for over 10 years. I can't live without these things. So these 3 things I've put here because I can't live without them. The link manager is just one more thing that allows you to organize not only your promotions, but you could put sort of like bookmarks that are that you could share with other people and say, here's 10 places that I advertise that World Profit doesn't use or World Profit doesn't have on their list. And that's fine too. So you can share links and things like that with other people. The super important thing is use gmail.com for your business, for SafeList, for exchanges, for anything they do business-wise, because Gmail is absolutely, without a doubt, the most powerful email system. They also give you a very easy to use whitelisting system where you can say, listen, Google's robotic system sees anything with dollar signs or, you know, even my bank, sometimes my bank stuff goes in there because of so many phishing schemes, right? But with Gmail, you can whitelist. You can say, nope, anything coming from this specific address, you put it in my inbox. Okay, and if you're not sure how to do that, fill out a support ticket. I did a whole video on it, and it's great. I can even show you how to find that video. Okay, and I'll talk to you about that. Don't use Hotmail, Yahoo, Comcast, or anything, Earthlink, and all that for a business. Keep those addresses. They're great. I have a Hotmail and Yahoo account. I've had them for, well, my Hotmail account, I've had that for 20 years. Well, 25 years, actually. I think they were the first email in existence, and then Microsoft bought them. So keep them. They're fine. But for business, use Gmail. And yeah, don't sign up again and again as an associate. Some people do that. They go, well, I can't log in, so I'll sign up as an associate and fill out a support ticket. You don't need to do that. You could just go to worldprofit.com and click on the support tab and say, hey, I lost my stuff. Send it to me. Okay, and we'll do that for you. If you want to find out where these slides are here that I'm looking at every week, all you have to do is go into your member area, click on Bootcamp Training, and that'll expand into workshop notes. And you can look at those anytime you want. All right? Today we're going to talk about, again, a reminder that our community website is now updated. And you can go to the community website anytime you want right here in the member area. Just click on World Profit Community. And this is all modernized now. It's all, you know, it's being revamped and all that good stuff. It's got secure server, you name it. And it's great because you could just type up your activities just like a Twitter feed. Let us know what you're up to. Let us know biz ops that you're in and things like that. That's all fine. You can see we've got some discussions here. Sandy Hunter runs the community completely. So you've got video blogs, all this stuff. It's really cool. And feel free to sign up. There's no cost. Tell us what you're doing. You can even see we've got our little World Profit mug there. And there's Wallace Johnson, one of our super long-term members. There's a book that he wrote. All kinds of things. I post all my different workshops in here and everything like that. Okay, we have a comment wall. You can say, hey, I'm in the boot camp right now. Okay, and it comes up. There's so many more things in the community, as you can see. But they're all there. They're free. They don't cost anything. Look, we got some new members, 7 new members getting ready to be approved. So they're coming in all the time. And Linda Polk says, there's a store to purchase things? I don't think so. I don't know. Is there? Not familiar with the store. But if there is, yeah, go ahead. The mug. Oh, no, you know what? This is done with a program. If you've ever heard of Code Canyon, you can go there. Just Google Code Canyon, and there's a part of Code Canyon that allows you to do all kinds of really neat things with images and stuff. You can have a lot of fun with it. So it's all updated. It's free to join. And I urge you to join all of our different things here. Follow us on Twitter. Join the Facebook group. Follow the YouTube channel. I post everything to these places every week. World Profit Tube is great for finding things that you might have questions about. For example, how do you whitelist? So you just go whitelist and see what it says. You can see here how to check your Gmail spam folder and how to whitelist. And guess what? That's exactly what the video I would send you if you filled out a ticket saying, hey, can you send me that stuff on how to whitelist? There's another one, how to whitelist. So these are 2 videos right there that you get powered by Google custom search on our own website at World Profit, which is just fantastic. You don't have to go through and look through all the videos. Just put in your search term and the system will bring up what's going down. Okay? There it is. Yeah, you can use Placeit to add your own logo to t-shirts and images and everything like that. And all you have to do is go to Google and just type in, here, Code Canyon. You can see I've already got it up here. And this is where I enter, but there's all kinds of stuff. There's graphics and elements and things in here. So there's, I can tell you our products, and you can see Placeit by Envato. And we just bought the membership there. I think it's $10 a month or something. But you see, upload your image, so you can have mug mock-ups and everything. It's a lot of fun. You'd be amazed at how many things there are. Code Canyon is really cool. I've been using Code Canyon for over 10 years now. Yeah, you'll get lost in here. Believe me, it's a lot of fun. You can see code. So sometimes I'll purchase scripts that I need in here too to make things better. For example, when you go to your website here, this under, if you go website, I'll just show you this real quick. A lot of the code that powers the new Design 63 is from Code Canyon. I've just used a few things that I purchased to do like frameworks and things like that to save time. Okay, so isn't that something? Okay, what do you get with your silver membership? This is a big question that you can lose yourself in the member area, right? Like, let's face it, when you go to the member area, there's a lot of stuff in here. The most important thing to understand is that we host websites. We started hosting websites many, many years ago, 25 to be exact. And the important thing is the website hosting was powered by the people, the members that joined World Profit and said, is there any way that you could kind of give me something out of the gate? Right. You go and you register a domain, and the first thing that you say to yourself is, how do I put stuff on the site? Imagine that. You'd have to find a website host. And it's super complicated, right? Because you got to learn about cPanel and all this stuff. Well, with World Profit, right when you start, the domain is set up and ready to go. You don't have to touch it until later, until you start adding programs to it and playing around with it. That's our most powerful feature of World Profit, is that now you have a place that Google, Microsoft, Yahoo, and 1,500 other search engines will latch onto. So therefore, as you add different products and services and things like affiliate programs, those things are automatically brought into the search engines. And importantly, and this is super important, is when you do your URL tracking for those other programs, you do them through your website. And what does that mean? It means backlinks. When you place classified ads and all these things, they should always go to your URL. So as years go on, these turn into thousands of backlinks, but natural, real ones, because you go to different sites, you might write for blogs, you might pay for advertising somewhere. These things never go away. Okay? So Kent says, do I lose my web page if I lose my silver? And that is a really good question. Everything that we do, and this is just one thing as we host the website, is part of your silver membership payment. So yeah, that as well as 100 different tools are only available for silver and, of course, platinum members. As soon as you disconnect that or say, well, I want to go back to the free membership, then those things are gone. Okay, it's just like paying for power, right? You've got your power bill. If you don't pay your bill, you don't get any power. And it's really that simple. One of the big reasons, it costs an enormous amount of money to maintain all of this. This isn't free, right? Like, you know, we have a staff of technicians that maintain our servers. A staff, like 7 of them just for the main servers. Okay, we have 4 main servers. We also have some Unix machines like Linux, CentOS. Those are managed and maintained servers by people. We have to pay those people, and believe me, it's not cheap. So let's go. Let's continue on here. Look at the stuff that you get just with the website management. You get graphics creator, sales funnels, classified ads plugin. Okay, so you have your own classified ad site. Guess what that does? That attracts people. People come and place a free ad, they get to know you, and they say, hey, how can this be? Oh, well, come in, sign up as an associate. That's the only way they can advertise, right? They have to sign up. Amazon and eBay store builders. These 2 places, Amazon and eBay, have really impressed me because they've grown into giant companies that offer you the ability to build stores and then hook them into your website with World Profit. Why is that? Because again, our domain hosting program is designed specifically for multiple businesses. Okay, so you can bring them all in. We have a landing page builder. Okay, same thing, you can build landing pages, you can bring landing pages in. You should see what I'm planning on adding throughout the winter to this alone. We have a blogging system. Affiliate Center to add code for banner codes and things like that from all kinds of different sites. We've got a blog built in to here. We've got image hosting, ebook hosting. It just doesn't end, right? And that's just this one component. What is the value of this? I can tell you for sure. I had a neighbor came to me and he went to all of these presentations. He was one of those guys, and he's a great guy, super knowledgeable, and he goes to those courses that cost $5,000-$6,000 to attend. And he looked at this and he said, I just can't believe how much you guys offer. There are companies charging thousands of dollars a month and they don't give you this one thing, the hosting and the sales funnels and the store builders. And I said, well, it's just because we've been in business for so long, we've built these things. Okay, we've built these things up over 2 decades, and that's why we keep it under the same roof. Okay, so really important to understand that. Now, let's just look at a few other tools that we have. They're along the top menu here. You can see that one of our incredibly valuable things is a prospect manager, because it allows you to organize your leads and associates. You see, these are associates that have signed up. They automatically go in to your prospect manager. And yeah, like Sandy Hunter is saying, the e-commerce ability of our site, like for adding these stores is incredible. Really is incredible. Nobody else does that with a click of a mouse button, right? Like ClickBank stores, classified ad systems, they can't do it because it takes years and years and years to develop software that can do that. Okay? Anyways, the prospect manager, this is a lead management system. This alone, I'm not going to go through the whole thing because there's a great video here, but I can't even put a value on this thing. This would cost you over $200 a month alone because of the emailing capability, custom letters, the ability to tie it into paid email services so that you can send guaranteed inbox mail to your customers. We even sell leads. You can purchase leads that we generate, and these leads are open leads. They're not specific to any business. Okay. Call looping, you can get a free account to get started. And this is your voice. You pick up your phone and you call a number and you record your voice, okay, when you do call looping. And you say whatever message you want to say. We've even written them for you if you want for the associates. Then you hang up and it's saved in your call loop area. Well, they give you a code. They give you a special code. You just call it what you want. You put in the code they give you and it's call loop. And guess what you can do? Every time you go to one of your leads, you can call them. And the system calls them with your voice. And the system knows if they pick up the phone. The system knows if their voicemail picks up and things like that. And that, like, where do you get stuff like that? You can't. And the value, I can't even give you a value on stuff like that. It's really incredible. Also, when you click on your the customers, you've got email actions, call scripts, and of course call loop system. But the email actions alone, you have a sales assistant that literally you can send already pre-built letters to them, or you can send your own letters, custom letters, but you can queue them so that they could be sent at a later time. Video email, audio email, everything is possible. I'm going to be tying all of these in eventually to things like World Profit Tube, where you can post a video and use it as many times as you want. All right, so it really is something. Are there any questions about any of that? And yeah, Will, you're right. There's a lot of stuff in here because we built it up over the years, and it's important to have an understanding that these things are all explained thoroughly in the bootcamp lessons. And you can get to those lessons anytime you want. You click on there and you say bootcamp lesson summary. You can go through and pick any lesson you want to learn about anything after you've mastered how to promote. Big thing with promotion, again, is when you take a regular URL and you mask it, that includes not only tracking, but the fact that all these URLs go to your website. They go there, they're tracked, and then they send them to the website that you want them to go to. But how's that for a backlink? Say that you advertise that somewhere, say you post it somewhere, it looks much more professional. And many of those free cloakers and maskers are being banned from popular places like Facebook. Some of the antivirus programs are blocking them now because they don't know where they're going to. But when you have your own, that's just your website. Okay? All right. So what's a cloaking system work? What does this entire tracking system work where it all ties into the ad tracker? You've seen them, $30, $40 a month alone just for that kind of thing, included. Okay, all included. Just going to grab my home page here. I like going through this one, the advanced menu here. Okay, so you can see that we've got these different stores and things. You can create ebooks with the program within your, again, this is all included in your membership. This is a basic ebook creator, but what I like about it, you don't have to load any software or anything. It just automatically works. Okay, so you can go through here. There's a video on how it works. You can create an ebook cover, And again, the cover, you're thinking, well, where do I host it? Where do I put the cover? We host your image of your ebook and the ebook itself for no cost. I have yet to find an image and ebook hosting site that isn't so commercialized, it's to the point it makes you sick, right? You sit there. I used one for years, and guess what? They said, oh, well, now for people to see the image or the ebook, they have to be a member of our site. I get it, but we don't do that. You're already members. You're paying for the service. What is this worth? 20 bucks a month, 10 bucks a month? That's what it was being charged. They said, well, if you don't want anybody to have to be a member, you have to pay, $19.95 a month. So these things keep adding up. It's called nickel and diming, right? You sit there and they say, okay, so if you want to cloak your links, that's 20 bucks. If you want to host ebooks and things, you want to create ebooks, there's another one. How about Prospect Manager? You see where I'm going with this? And then you say, well, I want to host a website. I want this, I want that, I want that. Well, it all adds up, and it becomes absolutely insane after a while. You're looking at $500, $600, $700 a month, and it's all included in the silver. Okay, so I also want to talk about one other thing that you will never see in any other company. Live Business Center. There are people working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, answering questions and converting your leads into sales upgrades, into the silver and or platinum membership. I can't even put a value on that. What's the value of having somebody in there on your behalf every day, 24 hours a day? And these are members. They're not paid professional salespeople. They're members because they can speak honestly about World Profit because they use World Profit. All right? So that I can't put a value on. I'll leave that up to you to decide what that would be worth. Okay? Just going back to my site. Are there any questions about that? Does the Fast Tracker do this for you? Glenn has a question above. Okay, let me check that out. Glenn says, can we add meta tags and descriptions and to our website images? Yes, you can if you wish. When you go to, when you add an image or something to the program, you can add any tags that you want to them, just using the editor. All right. So when you go into the editor, you can do all you want with that. Just scrolling down a bit. They don't really have a very good scrolling system here. And Kent says, can I copy this site to my own site I already have? You would have to go to whoever is managing another site that you have and ask them that question. They'd have to work on it. Okay. And Daniel says, does the Fast Tracker do this for you? I'm not quite sure. Fast Tracker. Fast Track is actually a lead generation associate co-op. I would probably tell you to watch this help video. That'll get you through Fast Track. I'm assuming that's what you're asking about. Okay, let me see another question here. Good point about our cloaker. Yeah, that's where's the editor to place meta tags? If you go to website management, you can go right here, right up here where it says meta tags SEO. All right. Hopefully that answers that question. Yeah, and honestly, don't go too crazy with this type of thing. Where you really benefit is for things like blogging, when you go in and you do blogging, because what the search engines are looking for is new material. And don't worry, you can't spam search engines, so don't bother with people are this is kind of an outdated thing, but they used to do article rewriting, article spinning, auto postings, thinking that, oh, that'll get me ranked in Google. It won't rank anything. I got to tell you something, man. Do you think that the people that work at Google are idiots? Do you know the interviewing process it takes to become a programmer at Google? They're not. Oh, look at all these top search engine returns. They're all just those auto spinners and things like that. They're not idiots, right? They put up good quality content because people are paying enormous amounts of money to advertise in Google. So search results have to be extremely relevant. They're not going to put up some spinning site that's creating garbage. So when you do your blogging and stuff, post real stuff, like post actual content. And by that I mean if you go to World Profit, for example, and you'll see under our blog that we post actual relevant information to our blog. You see a testimonial from somebody come in. Boot camp training. See another review, testimonials, like real stuff. Not, here's an article that we pulled from 5 different sites and we had a computer regurgitate it into something of value. Well, that's not going to work. You actually have to post stuff. You can post, my favorite thing to do is to post reviews of products and affiliate sites, things like Amazon, ClickBank products, but real reviews that you write. And if you don't like writing, turn on your computer to translate what you say into typing. Okay, that will work. Create real ebooks. They don't have to be 50 pages. They could just be 10 pages. Okay, so that's the kind of thing that you want to look at doing. I talked for what, half an hour about silver, and I've only covered about 5 things. If you want to get a real understanding of what we cover, go here, click on Bootcamp Lesson Summary, and everything is explained to you. All right? I'm going to talk to you at the very end about more stuff included, especially with the platinum. And it'll blow your mind again of all the savings that are really there when you look at it. But first, the fall season, this is called the fall selling season because it's our most popular time to make sales and generate commissions because people are in a buying mood, especially now, right? We're going towards the US Thanksgiving, then Christmas, it's winter, people are stuck inside, they want to buy things and they want to start a business. Okay? It's extremely important to have that understanding that this is the best time all the way until about April. Now, last May, June, July, August, those 4 months were actually more sales than our top season. I don't know why. I don't know, but it seems like the whole year has been phenomenal for sales. But this is the most popular time. Okay, kids are in school. It's great. We sold a lead package of 1,000. I had to add brand new leads, which I do get all the time from our lead source that we have. But anyways, we have lead packages available. These leads, it's important to know, are for any business that you are in now, future. It could be for World Profit. These are just open leads that come in through our provider. We use a company called Lead Power. We've been using them for, I hate to say it, I'm thinking about 18 years now. They've generated leads for us. So we pay for them. We pay a lot of money, and they're delivered every single day. And I don't load them every day. I load them every 3-4 days. Or when I look over and I see the amount of leads right here, that got down to 0 because somebody bought 1,000. So they downloaded them all, which is fine. And there's a video here on how to convert them, but they all go into your prospect manager as you want. So you just click on here and you say, I want to download some, and you decide how many you want. And if I've got 13 credits, so I can download, say, 8 of them if I want. All right. Then you can convert those leads with this video. And the big thing with the Prospect Manager, of course, is you can do call looping. They all come with phone numbers. And fantastic. You can email them, create custom letters for your affiliate programs. Again, I keep going on about the value. It's really phenomenal, the value that we've been able to put into this, into our membership. Oh, we need monitors again. So if you are interested in being a monitor, that is somebody that is in the Live Business Center, that helps out, answers some questions, guides people to the different videos, especially to tech support, fill out a support ticket, and Sandy Hunter will send you a questionnaire just to make sure that it's something that you can do. So remember to send in a support ticket. Everybody has a webcam, everybody has a headset with a microphone, pretty much, it's hard to buy them without. So that's all you need. If you have any questions about it before you apply, don't worry, it's all here. Just go under Monitor area and click on Monitor Training. And you can read all about it. Okay. Yeah, so we have the one spot. I would like to announce that we're going to have monitor training tomorrow morning, same time as boot camp. Okay, and if you need the boot camp training is right in here. There's a link to it, and I'll send that out in the morning. Okay, and I'll just let everyone know monitors show up. I'll record it, and I'll paste the recording into here where you guys can see it. But I need to talk to the monitors. We haven't done any training for many months. And it's not really training, I should say. It's just announcements and answering questions and things like that. Okay, so we're going to do that tomorrow, and that's for all current, active, senior, and junior monitors. Okay? Yes, and that's another thing that is included in the silver membership that I never mentioned. Again, there's too many things, but what is the value of weekly live training? Right? It's all included, it's recorded, it's posted for years. What is the value of that? What do you pay for that? Well, I've seen these guys that sell their training programs. They'll say 30 videos and they'll charge $1,500. And I've watched these videos. They're very generalized videos. They never give you the actual, the guy's not sitting there saying, this is how I run it. They're more or less these, Johnny made $24,000 his first month. And, you kind of scratch your head and you think, what? $24,000 in his first month? Well, what do? Win a lottery? You can't make $24,000 and you're going to... So what did he make in his second month? So okay, so he's out doing a surgeon who spent 20 years in school, gone through residencies and all this work, like millions of hours, and this guy's like, yeah, I'm making more money than the surgeon. Yeah, sure you are, buddy. My videos are all available to members, and they talk to you about honest, real work. Okay, and I'll never ever change that. I'm not going to tell people, oh, Johnny made $50,000 in his first month doing World Profit. That's not the case. It doesn't exist. Okay. And Will says, can I view the training even if I'm not ready to be a monitor? You shouldn't. You can watch the recording if you want, but yeah, there's no point in attending because you need to be a monitor. So I highly recommend you apply. Be really good for you. Okay. And yeah, Tanya, thanks. Have a good weekend. What's in development? Obviously, I'm rebuilding the Live Business and Meeting Center, even though they will still work using Flash for another year. I'm endeavoring to create one sort of like our Live Business Center with chat and everything like that. The sales funnels, I'm adding Bitcoin processing or any processing that you want. promise I'm going to get that done. Just got a few things on the go right now. And the new member area is, again, working away at it. Okay. Again, use Gmail for your business. Finally, I want to talk to you about Platinum Upgrade. You can upgrade for a year, prepay, save 60% on the monthly payments. You can upgrade to Platinum on the monthly program if you want. Here's what you get though, the autoresponder. This is an autoresponder that is on par with Aweber or GetResponse. But guess what? It's included in the membership if you upgrade to Platinum. The cost that we paid, we had about 20,000 people excuse me, on our list at Aweber. And they charge us $300 a month Canadian, which is what, about $250? $250 for a month. And I think over 10,000 on the list, they would charge you, I think it was about 175, which is, that's a lot of money. Our autoresponder included, no limit. You can have as many members as you want on it. We also double your commissions that you can earn to 40% plus the usual bonuses. You get the ClickBank Superstore, that's also included. ClickBank Sales Manager and the Advanced Ad Tracker, which I still use to this day. I really like using it. It's just a very powerful ad tracker. And yes, it can use your domain name. Okay, it ends up being something like track.georgekosh.com, that kind of a thing, or trk.georgekosh.com, or whatever your domain name is. You get 18 traffic injections per month as opposed to 5. So also Platinum VIP bonuses. I'll be adding these all winter long. Contact support, you'll get a credit package with your quote. Everybody's quote is different because it depends on how long you've been a member with us and things like that. All right. Are there any questions about anything? Yeah, you should be able to. I can't see why not, Ravi. I can't see why not. I don't have a ClickFunnels account, but I'm sure they let you put code in, and the code is provided right here. You just click on autoresponder, and when you have a sequence, you build your sequence here. For example, I'll just click on this one, and we have basic form right here where you create custom form, and you would just use things like these things here. You would put them into their system, right? Because you would need this, and this, and this. Okay, those are the things, and of course they have to go to auto-response join. But I'm very sure that that would integrate with anything. It's a basic form. Okay. And did I mention that the landing page builder is also included? Yes, sales page builder, landing page builder right here. Let me just show it off to you. It's really cool. Click on landing page builder. This works with any business opportunity you're in. You can put code for anything. These are also work with the autoresponder. So you don't need to worry about creating squeeze pages for your autoresponder or anything. It's all part of the landing page builder. Okay, you could just go in, say for example you had this one and you said I want to use it. So those are my landing page, those are my autoresponder sequences. They turn up automatic as long as you say external list code or World Profit autoresponder. And this will come up if you have a platinum package. It'll bring these up. Pretty amazing. And then you can see it just turns out it's a landing page. You can put code in here too. You know those talking things, Video Pal, and you know the Facebook chat. You know, you can put all that code specifically tracking everything that you want. You can put it on this landing page here. You just paste it in here and update. This is my favorite part here. You put ChatterPal, whatever you want. There's no limit to it. And guess what? If you say, oh, I just don't understand. I've got this code and all you do is fill out a support form. I'm so happy when people do that. I help them. Sometimes I do little videos for you to say, oh, this is specific for you. I've had people, again, this is our flagship, right, website management. Can I tell you a quick story about how this evolved? We used to sell these packages and we designed them. That was quite a nightmare, right? Somebody would buy a silver membership and we would design a website for them. And it took time. So we designed a most incredible website for this guy. And he was sick and he said, I have to cancel. So I phoned him and I said, oh, your design of your site is the most beautiful design ever. And I know you're sick and you want us to delete it, but could I just have it? And he said, absolutely. So I resold it. I said, here's a website, buy it. And we sent it to our list. Well, we had people buy it. Too many people bought it. So I said to the designers, I just want you to design beautiful sites and we'll put them up and people can buy them. And that's why it's all pre-built for you. But we're a notch above that now because when you go to your site, it's pre-built, but you can add to it. You can have landing page builders. You can bring entire websites in to it, right? You click on new page and you say, Magic Site Grabber, grab any site. So if you have an affiliate site, just grab the site. It'll bring it into your design. Isn't that fun? And if you say, is there anything more I can do? I just want to add on. Well, we have Website Plus. You can build an entire website right here. You can give us another domain name if you want to, but this Website Plus, this is whatever you want to say here. This could be, like, for example, Linda Polk would say, I just want this to be lindasite.yourdomain.com. And when you look at it, you have ultimate control over it. You can create, those new fancy things. See how that changed up there? The logo goes big and small as you scroll. This is nothing. This took me, I think I worked on it for about half hour. And Daniel Pierce says, how do I change my landing page header? No problem. You just go into Landing Page Builder and click on the landing page, and you can change the headline right here. Headline 1, Headline 2, Headline 3. And don't worry, Google will scan these things in. If it's a graphic, you can grab the graphic off your computer, and all you have to do is host it first. So you can go to the image and ebook hosting, okay, and you can set it up in there. And then when you go to put your graphic in, just use that link. Nancy says, is the autoresponder for the ClickBank separate from the regular responder that sells for $198? Autoresponder for ClickBank. I don't think we have one for ClickBank. Yeah, it would be the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. It's the same one. If you're a silver member and you just wanted to buy the autoresponder, it's $198. But if you upgrade, it's included. You don't have to pay the $198. It's integrated into the site completely. Hope that makes sense. So it's exactly what Sandy Hunter is saying. You don't have to pay. You just upgrade. We have a ton of platinum members. That's why we did the platinum. It was simply because some of the things that we've created they're expensive. The autoresponder costs money to run because we have a mail system tied into it. And again, that's more staff. I'll tell you, we use ZootHost. Chris over there at ZootHost worked with him I don't really work with him. I exchanged some support tickets with him, but it's been probably 12 years. Probably about 12 years. Oh, I have no idea, Glenn. 900, 1,200 or more? We have thousands of members. Yeah, Linda's. I don't even have a program that tells me that. I used to have one, but it took too long to run because it has to go through and it grabs all this stuff and everything. but you can tell what number you are. Like my member ID is 3099. Of course, because I've had this account. This was built on a dare. Somebody said to me, "I don't think your system works." And I said, "Oh, okay. Well, I'll become a silver member." So I recorded everything, and I said, "Yeah, it works," because I started to make sales. I started to bring associates in, just posting to safe lists and exchanges. So what I did was I said, if you're a monitor and you're on duty, you get my leads. Because I have backlinks still out there that generate the occasional sign up. Pretty crazy. Okay, are there any last minute questions? We have a couple minutes left here. Daniel says, I would like to sell World Profit products. That's a great question. You know where you start, Daniel? Right here. Training. Watch this video. That gets you started in the whole program. That's great, Nancy. Wonderful news. This is where you want to go, right here under training. Watch this video, and I would recommend that you also watch this video too. Right on. Well, that's great, Nancy. Make sure that you tell people, probably the most important thing that you can tell anybody is we have been doing the same thing online for 25 plus years. And that can't be faked. Doesn't matter how powerful your headline is. You know, somebody says, oh, I'm in a program, I made $1 million a day, you know, I didn't do anything, I drank beer on the beach. They can't compete with somebody that says, listen, this company's been doing this for 25 years. They haven't changed. They don't hide. You know, we're totally open. I come in and I do the training every week. And, you know, you'll go to those webinars and they never show you the attendees. They go, oh, there's thousands of people here. Well, then where are they? Where's the list? You know, oh, another question just came in and you go, well, where's the question? I don't see it. Need I say more? So our stuff is always live. We make sure that, you know, I don't know how many people are in here, 26, great. I realize people have jobs and they have to work. And they watch the recorded video, I assure you. Every time something goes wrong with the recording, I know. I get the emails and those tech support tickets. $300 from affiliate marketing using World Profit. That's wonderful, Sachin. That's really nice. That's great to hear. I still make money with my promotion, affiliate promotions. I still do emailings and things like that. One thing that you guys can all do, which would be a really great thing, which I would really appreciate, is click on the home button here and submit a testimonial. Let us know that you did that. All you do is you come into our testimonial area here, fill it out. There's all kinds of reviews and it's really easy. It takes a few seconds. Yeah, it would be great. And you go up on our review site, which is, you know, where people can see all the different reviews. Like there's just thousands of them. Why do we do this? Because you guys we just want people to fill these things out and show the world that this does work. All right. You can go to World Profit Reviews here. Do you see this? That's the actual site that we post all the reviews on. Isn't that something? You know, I wish I knew how many reviews there were. Maybe I'll put up a counter. I could tell you how many reviews there are. I'm just curious now. I always look at these things and go, why isn't there a number up here? Well, let me see how many we've got. Dealer testimonials. Okay, let me see. I think I have a counter on this page. Takes a while to come up because there are a lot. Oh, it only shows 150 at a time. Oh boy. I don't know how many there are. Oh, hang on a minute. I might be able to get here. there are 604 testimonials. See, I'll show you. This is just admin area. See this? 604. This is an internal thing. It's just in case people make typos sometimes, so we have to change them. We don't change testimonial, we just fix the typos. Sometimes actually there's some people will do a testimonial and they'll kind of miss a comma. So we do edit and make sure they look good, right? That they flow. But awesome. Isn't that great? Okay, folks, I'm going to call it a day, recording session over because I'm at about the hour. For Sachin, keep at it. You always remember that the people in the member area, the Live Business Center, they're there for you. So as associates come in, they're there to help close sales for you. Okay? And they really are, and it really does work. Okay? Thanks a lot, and everybody have a great weekend. And don't eat too much candy. Leave that for the kids. Okay? Because they get new teeth and everything, right? You know, the little kids, their teeth come out because they eat all that sugar. All right? So thanks a lot, everyone.